evening, everybody, and welcome to historic Gill Stadium as the Central Little Green 3-1 face off against the Bedford Bulldogs 4-0. I'm Kyle Heavey, along with my commentary, Dan Hanna. We're happy to be here for Manchester Public Television's presentation of Friday Night Football. A rousing rendition of the national anthem done right there by the Central Little Green Marching Band, and we are ready for some football, Dan.
I'm excited for this matchup. We got the state champion Bedford Bulldogs facing off against the hometown Little Green. This is going to be a good fight. Let's see if the Little Green can hold it together. They are receiving the ball. They opted to defer to the second half, and Bedford chose to kick.
Interesting thought process right there by the Bulldogs, but we'll see if it works out as the kick is off, and we are ready for some football here. Little Green get the ball, kicks it up, gets it to the 20, and he's dropped at the 25-yard line. Nice little return there.
It's a decent return. He got about 10, 15 yards out of that. He might have been able to get a couple more if he was able to break it to the outside, but the starting lineup coming on. Got
for the Central Little Green, we got a
number 14, Tyler Gilroy, will be under center to start the game. Last time I was out here a couple of weeks ago, he did well for the first couple of quarters and then kind of fell apart in the third. Let's see if he can hold it together all game this week.
I'm really enjoying the bright pink socks on Tyler Gilroy there. It's definitely going to be help to notice him out there along with his running back, who we'll see if Aiden Kelly can get something going here as well. But Gilroy takes snap in the shotgun formation, throws it up, and it is a nice catch there. A little 3-yard gain.
That was a beautiful catch there. I did not think he was going to make that catch. It was kind of a wounded duck when that ball went up in the air. It was not a very tight spiral. But looks like number 23 there, Treble Randolph, made a great adjustment to the ball, was able to just keep his feet in bounds.
It is 46 degrees here at kickoff, and we have a blustery northwest wind here that's going to really affect this passing game. And so far it didn't affect Gilroy too much, but we'll see what happens for the rest of this game and the kicking game. Gilroy in the shotgun again, takes the snap, and throws it again. A nice, another reception there. This time to number 6, Sean McGarvey.
That was a great catch by Sean McGarvey. The cornerback was coming down. Cornerback missed that ball by only a couple of inches, and McGarvey was able to get his foot down just inside the line. That was a great pitch and catch by the two of them.
They're getting something going here, but they still are facing a third down here, 3rd down and 6. So it's still a tough thing with this Bedford defense that really comes in here not allowing too many points per game.
The Bedford defense has been stifling all season.
Gilroy in the shotgun again. Takes a snap, is looking, goes to his, nice catch there by McGarvey, breaks the tackle, and he's tackled at the 46-yard line.
That was a fantastic catch. Goes up, gets the ball. The Bedford defender just went for the legs while he was up in the air and completely missed. McGarvey was able to stay on his feet, get another 5-6 yards out of it, and they moved the chains 1st and 10 from their own 46.
McGarvey, just I believe he's just a junior here. Plays defensive back as well, so we could be seeing a lot of this kid throughout the rest of this game.
They've been building for a couple of seasons, and this is a promising start.
Well, another shotgun by Gilroy. Let's see what he can do here. He's 3 for 3 so far. See if he can make 4 for 4. Goes deep on this one, and it is just out of bounds. Going to McGarvey again. I think I see a connection here growing pretty strongly between these two players.
I think that one just got pulled by the wind. It looks like the wind is coming straight at us here in the booth from the far side of the field to the near side of the field. So he was trying to hit that post route out near the 30-yard line. It just drifted out of bounds just a little bit.
Yeah.
Wind got the better of him there.
High in this booth right here. It's nice and warm and not much wind blowing in here, but I can tell you the fans below us are bundled up. They got their blankets, they got their winter hats and gloves, and they're enjoying this game. So Gilroy, this first incompletion of the game here.
Still showing that West Coast offense.
Still a shotgun, 5 wide here. 2 near, 3 far. Oh, it is up in the air, and it is that? No, it's gonna be incomplete there. Nice job by Bedford. Almost a nice interception by Alexander Zukau. Boy, that's an interesting name right there. Linebacker, 6'2", 195, a junior as well for Bedford.
The defensive back made a good play there, coming up and sticking the receiver right as the ball was getting there, able to get it through the receiver's hands onto the chest plate. It just bounced straight up in the air.
Now we got a long 3rd and 10 here. Bedford, see what they can do here. The band plan, trying to get them in the mood to get this play. Oh, Gilroy takes, is looking, he scrambles. Nice catch there by 27. He's running. Carlos Romero. Nice job by Carlos, a senior wide receiver there.
Pocket collapses. He scrambles out to the left. Romero made a great adjustment, finding some green space. What a pitch and catch. And then the run after to be able to move the chains once again. He got a first down going in at the 35-yard line.
Nice little yak there, right there. Yards after catch. That helps you out a lot. And Central has their second first down here.
I mean, they haven't run the ball yet.
No, they are. I mean,
they're 4 for 6 thus far on passing. Only missed 2 of them. One to McGarvey on the deep post, and then the one across the middle that got knocked loose. But that line is holding up, and that was a great adjustment getting outside of the pocket and finding that receiver.
And great job by Gilroy there to get out of the way, realizing the pocket's collapsing, and he was able to get something going. But it looks like we're going to have a penalty or something here. What's going on here, Dan?
The ball is getting walked back for some reason. I don't know what that signal was.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that signal as well, but it's going to be a penalty there by Central.
Was there a penalty? It looks like they moved the chains back to where they were.
Boy, this keeps going back. And geez, that's...
Yeah, that is the 1st and 10. Oh, back to the 46-yard line, but I can't... It looks like it is 2nd down, so that's that whole beautiful play negated by a penalty.
Oh, it's going to get the coach absolutely, frustrated at that point.
Absolutely. This is what plagued them a couple of weeks ago. They had a great start. They had some great drives, and then penalties before the snap were what killed them.
That Pinkerton game there that you mentioned that we were here for Manchester Public Television Friday Night Football. And Gilroy backs up, throws it, and it is incomplete. Attempted pass to Andrew Canotos.
And then number 1, Solomon Sanchez for Bedford, just coming in and swatting that ball down. He was able to keep it in the air and almost made the second effort interception, but just wasn't quite able to get there.
Well, promising opening drive there by the Little Green, but the punt team comes out onto the field, and looks like Bedford most likely will get the ball. We'll see what type of trickery that might be happening. Bedford is not really ready, though. They have all just come up to the line. The snap and the kick. It's a nice little kick. See if it gets a bounce. Not really, but it's okay. The Bedford Bulldogs will take the ball around the 25-yard line. About a 40-yard kick there by the Little Green. So,
and they set up the Bedford Bulldogs to be in about the same kind of field position that they were in to start the drive last time.
Bedford they've looked sharp so far, starting this season off 4-0 so far. They've been averaging roughly 38.75 points per game. That, if you round up, that's 39 points per game. And they've taken down some pretty high-yard things. Shotgun there and a handoff. I knew this was going to be a big running game here by Central, and that was a great 8-yard gain there.
And that's number 21, Mikol Askin. He's the captain for the team. He's a
linebacker, running back. He's just all over the place for this Bulldog team.
And at 5'9", 175, he's a little powerhouse.
Bedford back up there with the shotgun.
2nd down and 1.
Joseph Mikol is the running back. Another handoff there, but the Central Little Green stop him. All right, no yard, no gain, no loss. Just
tried to go off tackle to the right, and the defensive end made a good adjustment, releasing off of that offensive tackle and able to make that play. Pulled him down as 3rd down and 1 yard to the line of gain.
Let's see what we got here. It says 3rd and 10 on the scoreboard, but that's a 3rd and 1 if you look at it on the field here. So we'll see what the Bulldogs can do in the shotgun formation again. Oh, he throws it, and it's a completion down the field, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line. Boy.
That quarterback with that fake to the running back, they showed a run to Askin again. He pulled the ball out from the running back, and that kept the linebackers down low. Was able to get that pass over the middle.
Completion to Timothy Green there, another captain for the Bulldogs, 6'2", 190, and boy, did he look like he has some speed there.
Yeah, that's a big boy out there.
All right, 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Mikol in the shotgun again. We have not seen anything but shotgun so far this game.
Yep, they try it right up the gut again to Askin. He is their workhorse in the running game. He's got 70 carries for 390 yards on the season coming into tonight.
Unreal for just 4 games.
4 games, he's had 70 carries.
Obviously, he's a big part of this offense. And Dan, what did you say? They're running in the I formation, or?
No, they've got, right now they're going with 2 tailbacks on either side. Got 2 wide receivers out to the right.
Shotgun. And it's a pass, and it's completed again. And he's got to go in for the touchdown, Bulldogs.
That was the exact same play that they had the big gain on before. Fake to the tailback, going up the middle. Linebackers come down, they bit on the play. Had no help in the middle. There was no second safety out there. So that corner just taken for a ride on that deep post.
Timothy Green, another completion reception for the touchdown here, and the Bulldogs go up 6-0. That was probably about a 30-yard touchdown pass, and the kick is no good. That could come back to haunt them if Central can get something going here. Only 6-0 lead here by the Bulldogs.
And they're out to a hot start. I mean, they get a big run to start the game, a couple of small runs to keep them honest, and then you shut the linebackers down with a fake up the middle, go over the top for a pass across the middle, and it's nights out.
Well, it's something to worry about here. I mean, you guys are saying they do put up 39 points per game, so we'll see what they can do there. They won the first game of the year. Bulldogs did 41-7 against Windham. They had a tough one up in Concord there. They only won 16-0, but so far 48-7 over Goffstown and 50-14 over Memorial. 39 points per game. They're off to already a hot start there with just a little under 8 minutes to go in this game.
Central's got Jalen Burris and Sean McGarvey back to catch the ball. Sean McGarvey's got it.
He gets it about the 9-yard line, makes a move, tries to go towards the sideline, but he's tackled right around the 25-yard line again.
Again, that's a decent return. It seems to be about 25 is where they're starting each of these drives on both sides. Coming up from the 9 and taking it out on the sideline there. Decent blocking up front to be able to get that far.
And we'll see what the Little Green can do now that they're down 6-0. It was a little bit different in the first drive when they had the 0-0 game, but we'll see if Gilroy, now that they're down, he might be throwing even more.
The thing is, throwing 6 straight passes on the last drive, you've got to keep those linebackers honest. The only way you're going to be able to get those over-the-middle passes is if you can get those linebackers close to the line of scrimmage.
Another 5 wide in the shotgun here for Central. Bedford looking to possibly, now we got a running play going wide, but he is tackled. About a 1-yard gain there, I would give it that.
Randolph carried on the play.
And that was an attempted fake pass that I don't think fooled anybody. It looked like a run to start. It continued as a run, and then at the last second, the quarterback pulled out and waved his arm like he was throwing, but that did not make anybody back up a step.
They're giving him a 2-yard gain on that play, so at least the first running game was gain, yards are yards, so we got a 2nd and 8 now. Gilroy again in the shotgun. Gilroy, looking, throws it, it's up. Oh, it's dropped. Boy.
That had first down written all over it.
I was ready to catch the ball from up here.
I mean, one of my favorite coaches of all time, his mantra was, if you can touch it, you can take it. That was right off the hands. Just got to look that ball in.
Looks like McGarvey was the one who dropped that one, too. Well, we now down to 3rd and 8 here.
3rd and 8, this kind of field position, it does not bode well.
Boy, look at these Bulldogs. They got some big boys on that line there. Number 71, I would say, Torrey Helton, 6'4", 315. Oof, that's a tough thing to see right there. Gilroy in the shotgun again. Gets the snap. Look at it. Gets rid of it fast. And it will be... The official is going to... Looks like mark it just before that first down line.
They will probably bring the chains out for this one. That is close enough for a measurement.
That's a very close play there, but a nice reception there by Andrew Konodas.
They gave him a very generous spot.
I wasn't sure from up here, but the refs have a better angle than we do. But a first down.
It must be forward progress because he came down right on the line. Right on that 35-yard line. So getting them up to the 36, that was generous.
The second first down here for the Little Green in this first period. Just 6.5 to go in the first quarter. And Gilroy throws up, steps up, and just throws it a little too far out of bounds there.
Again, that wind coming from the far side of the field to the near side of the field pushed that just out of bounds.
It is definitely a fall field type evening here at Gill Stadium for Manchester Public Television's Friday Night Football. I never really minded this type of weather because you're out there running around, getting sweaty, and the nice cool air keeps you cooled.
Absolutely. From about 40 degrees to about 65 is perfect football weather.
And we are rocking a nice 46 degrees here as another shotgun formation here by the Little Green. 5 wide again, really spreading this Bulldog defense out. Gilroy gets it, looks for a man, and it is caught. Nice catch. Almost got away from his defender, but he is tackled there for a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, just a little whip route out to the flats. Gets the pass and able to get about 4 or 5 yards after the catch. Again, this is going to be really, really close. Looks like they are calling it 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches here. Gilroy coming back out. This kid has to do a lot of running. This 25 yards to the coach and 25 yards back after every play. So
well, that's one way to keep him warm.
That's absolutely. See if he does any scrambling here, possibly. That's my guess is the play call, but I'm no coach. I'm just a commentator. Gilroy gets it. Oh, and look at that. He is stopped, though, right before the first down.
Yeah, it looks like it. They went for the draw play, tried to sneak it up the middle. That was a designed run from the get-go. Jack Jones should have let that develop just a half a second more. Be able to let those blocks establish. But loss of about a yard on the play. It is 4th, and they are going for it.
I'm going to brush my shoulders off a little bit. I called that play right before it happened, right. So that's interesting here. Maybe I do have a future in coaching if I wanted it, but we're going to stick to the booth up here. It's nice and warm, and it's much more fun than the stress on that field right now. Gilroy, 4th and inches. The ball, he looks, he throws, and it is caught, and a first down. Great catch there, again, by Andrew Konodas.
Andrew Konodas has been the target a few times. Seems to be able to get his hands up, get a hold of that ball. That was a great button hook route. Went out, met the defender, turned around, went up and got the ball. 2 guys right on his back. He wasn't able to get any yards after the catch, but it was enough for the first down.
You can tell that Gilroy and Konodas practiced that a few times because that was a perfectly timed throw there to get that first down.
Yeah, the ball was in the air before he even made his turn, which is perfect.
Another first down, Little Green. I'm excited to say this. Gilroy, another. Oh, and it is a handoff. He does look like he has a lot of Bulldogs here, and he is dropped for what looks like a 2-yard loss.
Sean McGarvey carried on the play.
Sean McGarvey, this time, instead of catching the ball, getting the handoff. And, I mean, the Bulldogs sniffed that out, the dog scent that they have there.
Absolutely, no. They were hounding that line of scrimmage. They had 3 or 4 of their linemen were about 2-3 yards upfield. I mean, on a designed run play, you need your offensive line to get out there, push that defense back.
It's tough when you have this many wide receivers to get some blocking as well. I will say that. But
it's tough when you're going up against a 300-pound lineman.
That's very true, too.
Side.
Gilroy, another shotgun play. Gets the snap. And it is just a little short there.
Carlos Romero is the target on that. I'm not going to chalk that up to the wind. I think he just missed that. That was a low ball.
Oh, he's yelling at him. I wouldn't say yelling, just a few choice words to Romero as he goes and talks to his coach to get this 3rd down and 12 play call here.
I'm just going to wager a guess and say they're going to pass it.
I'm going to, that's a fair...
Considering they've had...
Fair guess there.
They've had 16 plays all game, and only 3 of those have been runs.
Jeez, okay. Well, 5 wide again, 2 near side, 3 far side. Gilroy waiting for the snap. He receives it. 3-step drop, looks, catches it. Nice job, but it is going to be short there. Carlos Romero, this time, same exact play it looked like from the last one.
It did look like it was pretty much the exact same play. Able to make the completion, but not enough to get the 1st down. It is 4th and about 3. That Bedford secondary closed the gap on him so quickly. There were 3 guys on him the instant that he caught that ball.
They obviously knew where that 1st down marker was, and they were able to stop it before us. So this is a big 4th down play by the Little Green. Another 5 wide, 3 far, 2 short, and Gilroy with the shotgun gets the snap. He's looking, and it is, oh my, intercepted by the Bulldogs, but they will receive the ball either way. Solomon Sanchez with a interception possibility, but it just got bobbled up in the air a little bit too many times, and unfortunately it is going to go to the Bulldogs ball.
That was honestly if you're going to turn it over in this field position, that was the best possible scenario. Because if the defense got their hands on that ball, the far side of the field was wide open, and that could very easily have been a long return.
I agree with that. It's a smart move, but Joseph Mikol out here, another shotgun formation.
42-yard line.
42-yard line, he says. And he's got to run with it. Mikol is hit, brought down hard.
Big hit by number 54, Christian Dobos.
1-yard gain, though. I will give him that.
Got a yard out of it, but his bell is probably ringing after that one. He got held up and then hit hard.
He's going to feel that tomorrow morning for sure.
48-yard line. 2nd down, 9.
The pink is out with some of these players, some socks to towels to shirts for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So good job to both teams for spreading the awareness. Mikol with the handoff, and it is going outside, and he's still on his feet running. A nice, almost 20-yard gain there.
Aaron Scaling. He's listed as a quarterback and defensive back, but he's a junior, the 5'11", 155. Gets a good run on the outside. Gets outside the tackle, able to get some yardage.
Well, these Bulldogs, they really have right when you think you've stopped them for something, they come back the next play and pull up something big. So Mikol almost bobbled the snap. He's getting chased, and he's brought down for a sack. Good job there to read the play by Raheem Dukes Jr.
Mikol carried on the play.
That was a great corner blitz.
Big loss there for the Bulldogs.
Came from the far side, chased him down. That was just a battle of speed, and the corner won out over the quarterback.
About a 5-yard loss on that, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 here. Apparently the commentator could hear me saying it because he wanted to one-up me and say 14. Mikol with the back shotgun, ball up in the air, and it is interception, Little Green. There we go. That's what we needed here from the Little Green.
That defensive line had so much penetration. That quarterback was so under duress. He just heaved it up there, praying that his wide receiver was going to get to it. And that was too high, came down too short, and that's an interception. Great play by the Central Little Green.
Well, we mentioned his name a few times on offense, but Sean McGarvey with that interception there. You got to wonder if the wind might have played a little bit of a factor. It is blowing that direction that he threw that ball. But either way, Little Green take over at the 33-yard line.
best field position of the day, coming off the momentum shift.
Heading right to left still with 53 seconds to go in this first quarter. We will have time for 2 plays here if we're lucky. Gilroy in the shotgun takes it, 3-step, and it completes it. Nice gain up to the 40-yard line there.
Got about 7 yards out of that, and this passing game is working. These guys, I was not expecting it coming into tonight. The last time I was here 2 weeks ago, they were very, very much a running style offense. And this change, it seems to be working for them. They're moving the ball. They're getting first downs.
Gilroy with another completion there. Catches the ball in the defense, catches the ball in offense. See what he gets to do in special teams if ever it comes down to it. We got one last play here. Gilroy in the shotgun, receives the snap. 5-step drop, throws it up in the air, and it will be intercepted by the Bulldogs. A bad pass there by Gilroy goes to Tyler Spears, a senior cornerback there for the Bulldogs. And I was wrong. We'll have one more play in this first quarter. Unfortunately, it's going to go to the Bulldogs as they will receive the ball. What is that, the 46-yard line, 47? Of Central. That's a sad part about this.
That is a sad turn of events. The home team had the momentum.
Felt the momentum all right there. And a running play goes to Solomon Sanchez, breaks it outside. Nice move here, and he's tackled by his coattails for the first down, and that will end this first quarter.
Got lucky there. That was a great open field tackle. He got knocked down, but he was able to hold on and get the man down. If he was not able to hold on, that very well could have been a touchdown. Open field tackles are some of the hardest plays to make because there are so many ways.
And we actually had a penalty on that play.
They're talking to the Little Green captain, so it looks like the play might have been against Bedford. We'll see if that negates that first down.
Well, either way, we'll find out at the end of this. We'll take a quick break here for the end of the first quarter here with the Bedford Bulldogs 6, Central Little Green 0 on Manchester Public Television's Friday Night Football. Well, with 0 time left on clock, we'll have one last play here for this first quarter, as there's a holding call against the Bulldogs. So we'll bring this back with the shotgun snap. Not a handoff. Oh, it is a handoff. Excuse me, I looked at the wrong player, but he is tackled. Only maybe a 1-yard gain on that play. And now we'll try this again.
This is the actual end of the first quarter. Can't end a period on a penalty, so they played an untimed down there to finish out the first quarter.
I can't really say I remember seeing that too often here, so we'll try to go to another commercial break here for this Central Little Green and Bedford Bulldog Friday Night Football game. Bedford Bulldogs, the first play of the second quarter, takes a snap, and he's got room. He's running. He's finding holes, finding crevices. Lots of flags on the play, but he's still up in the air is Ellie Menderson. Bedford now going right to left across your TV here in the white uniforms with the black pants.
The runner was able to get it up to the 25. We have a couple of flags down back at about the 36, 37-yard line.
Yeah, from the looks of the coach for the Central, he's definitely tomahawking the other way as Bedford starts to back up. Gosh, never good.
See the signal.
That's good for the Central, but...
And they're going to go from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, the refs are walking like they're on a mission here.
It's a 10-yard holding call. Brings them back to about the original first down spot. So a beautiful running play.
A lot of work by Menderson there for basically nothing really happening there.
The Little Green got lucky there. I mean, you could argue that the only reason the running play went that well was because of the hold.
Joseph Mikol in the shotgun formation. Little sweep run by number 11 there for the Bulldogs. Just gets outside and he is tackled. Great job there by Little Green. Timothy Green thought he had plenty of daylight and it got shut quickly.
He tried around that corner. That defensive end did a great job stringing him out, able to just pull him down by his jersey. And that's about a loss of a yard. Got 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go, Little Green. You can see the wind out here, blustering. I see the refs' pants all over the place, and we got a flag on the play. It looked like Solomon Sanchez was trying to get outside, but I don't know if that's a delay of game or...
I don't know what the penalty was. It looks like it was down here.
False start? I'm intrigued to see what these refs call it. It possibly could be... Oh. Here's the call from referee. Offsides there by the Little Green. That's going to give him 5 yards.
It's probably a neutral zone infraction. The near side corner did come down pretty quick. He was going to do a bump and run, getting close to the line of scrimmage, and he might have just got over the line.
It's weird that they'd call that, because that's something that Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers love doing, is getting the defense off sides, because they get a free play out of it. But that penalty flag came out very quick.
It surprises me that they stopped the play on that. I would have let that play out and see if the best bet is to just decline the penalty and move on downfield.
Absolutely agree on that. So we got another 3rd down try by the Bulldogs. Mikol back in formation. Shotgun, that is. Takes it. 5-step drop. Throws it up. And it is barely caught. Nice job there by Green.
Wow. Able to keep his feet in bounds. That looked like Julio Jones dragging his toes on the sideline.
My apologies. Lots of ones out there. So Solomon Sanchez with that catch there. And that will be, unfortunately, a 1st down by the Bulldogs, as they have now gotten up to the 32-yard line. Solomon Sanchez in the run. Handoff, though. He finds a hole, and he is going. Makes some moves, and a nice...
Ellie Menderson, Menderson Ellie. He's made a couple of really good runs. The last one got negated by a penalty and brought back, but that is the 2nd time he's gone up the middle and been able to get out to that secondary.
Bulldogs are now into the Little Green red zone.
Gets another 1st down off a great run.
Marching band sounds great below us, but Mikol in the shotgun. Steps back, 3-step drop, throws it up. It's tipped. Oh, it almost intercepted.
Great job by getting your hands up by that linebacker.
Man, that would have been a great interception again for Little Green. We needed that.
That's the kind of play that'll get your defense going. Something like that. Keep them hungry, keep them fighting, keeping those hands up on those pass plays. It doesn't matter where you are on the field. You get your hands up, good things can happen.
Sean Kelly coming off for the Little Green. And another 2nd and 10 from the 19. Mikol with a oh, and it is a great stop there by the Little Green.
Able to get into that backfield. Again, a corner blitz. He's coming from the far side. It's like that's number 30.
Maximus Brown.
Maximus Brown. Great job getting penetration.
Gotta wonder if his parents liked some Gladiator back in the day.
He looked like it down
He looked
there.
like a Gladiator right there for the Little Green.
Are you not entertained?
I certainly am entertained with that tackle, but now we got a 3rd and 14. It'd be nice for the Little Green to deflect something or make a great tackle to stop a first down by the Bulldogs. Mikol steps back, 3-step drop, and it is caught. Oh no, it's bobbled in the air. And we got a flag on the play. My guess is it's going to be a pass interference, but we'll see what happens here.
Great penetration by that defensive line. Again, the quarterback had to throw under duress. And then the corner, able to keep his hand in there. That ball was caught, and then it was forced out by that cornerback. Great defensive play from the boys up front all the way to the secondary. Good all around.
Pass interference was the right call on the Little Green, so that will negate the incompletion and give the Bulldogs a first down.
It's frustrating to see penalties like that happen, especially on great defensive plays like that.
Well, this is not the NFL, and they do not just hand them over to where the penalty happens. So
no, they're going to walk it out from the line of scrimmage. Still got
loud defense call. Even got some cowbell here for the Little Green fans. And let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be
a 15-yard penalty.
Great. 3rd and 1 now. That's what it's looking like from this angle up here in the booth.
Yeah, 3rd and a long one.
Let's see if this D line for the Little Green can stop this. We do have.
They can get some penetration. Keep that quarterback under duress. He's not throwing well when he's got defenders in his face.
9:25 remaining in this second quarter here. Little Green's trying to stop these Bulldogs from doing anything here.
This bunch formation to the left is not what they're typically doing. Usually they get wide.
Mikol in the shotgun, hands it off, and he is, looks like to be stopped from our angle here.
Judging by where the line judge is running down, they're moving the chains. Yeah, he got that by maybe half a yard.
And that will make it a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. I mean, this Little Green team, they come in 1 and 3, but they're playing their hearts out right now against these Bulldogs.
Let's see if the conditioning can hold it up, because they are playing well. They're working hard. Just got to get a stop. Hopefully
Mikol in the shotgun, hands it off, and it is stopped right there, right at the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, that option play, they keep trying that option, just seeing what will open up and letting the quarterback decide whether to hand it off or just run it himself.
Menderson Ellie there with the handoff. Play call is in for the Bulldogs. Mikol's yelling at his
goal from the 8.
Shotgun formation, a little running, handoff, and he's going to break some tackles. See if he gets, oh, he's stopped at the 5.
3rd down. This defense is making a good stand here. They're working hard.
They should definitely be proud of themselves.
3rd down, 5 yards. I would not be surprised if we saw number 4 in the slot on the far side go into the flats right at the goal line. The right side wide receiver back.
Seems like there's a lot of room there on that far side with those wide receivers. I agree with you. Sanchez
coming back, looking over the middle.
Oh, it is incomplete. A nice stop there by the Little Green. The Bulldogs are forced to either go for it on 4th, which looks like they will be doing. Oh, now they might be kicking it though. That's right. Mikol comes off the field, and the Bulldogs are going to attempt the field goal here. Number 4, Ethan Van Herden.
Great job by that Little Green defense. Being able to hold it together. He did have a receiver open on the far side of the field up near the corner.
Ryan Babotis, the kicker for the Bulldogs. Gets the snap, and the kick is, well, it looks like no good. It is no good. Little Green with a stop there.
Little Green with the turnover.
Not even a turnover, just a missed field goal. And they'll get the ball at the 5-yard line with 7:11 to go here in the second quarter. Great job defense of Little Green.
Able to keep him out of the end zone. And then that is the second kick now that Bedford has missed. The extra point in the first quarter, the field goal now in the second quarter. Little Green showing signs of life. If they can keep that passing game going here for the rest of this 7+ minutes in the half.
Coach Zach Matthews of Bedford cannot be too happy with his kicker. He's probably wondering what's wrong with Babotis, because it should be a 10-0 ball game right now, but instead we only have a 6-0 ball game. The ball is being brought out to the 20. That's interesting.
Starting the drive at the 20-yard line after the missed field goal.
Gilroy with the shotgun throws it up. It is. Oh, it looked like it was going to be complete, but it was just dropped right as he was hit on the line.
Yeah, that Tyler Spires drilled him right when the ball was getting there. That was a well-timed hit, knocked that ball loose.
Carlos Romero was attempting to make that completion, but was, like Dan just said, he was hit right as the ball hit him. So we have a 2nd and 10 play.
Little Green still going for the passing offense. I don't recall them lining up with a running back.
I have not seen a running back out there at all. I've seen 5 wide the whole entire game with a couple little running plays sprinkled in. But Gilroy, shotgun, winds up and throws. I do see a flag. Yep. There we go. I was wondering what happened
there. Spires got in the way, did not let the receiver finish running his route.
Sean McGarvey was the attempted receiver there, and I was watching that play happen, and he definitely could not get open. And there we go. We will get a penalty. Waiting for the officials in their little huddle. I wonder if they got hand warmers. And it is pass interference against the Bulldogs. Got to give it a first down for the Little Green.
Penalties have plagued the Bulldogs this season. They've had 29 penalties in the first 4 games, cost themselves 230 yards.
Well, you can add to that right there with another 10 yards, so not good for the Bulldogs. But again, they are 4-0, so I guess if you got to take one, if you got to find a con to their team, it's that. So
as many yards as they have gotten, as many points as they've scored, if they kept themselves clean of penalties, it would be astronomical numbers.
And we got some crickets going on in the booth here. I'm not sure why, but it's a good game here, and Gilroy is here on the shotgun. He winds up. Oh, it's way over his head. The pass is attempted to Carlos Romero, but I don't know if Gilroy had a good handle on the ball or if the wind got to him, but that was, he would have had to have grown another 4 feet for that to be a completion.
Again, the wind is so strong.
There we go. We can now hear in our headsets. Looking down at these players and officials, this wind is not slowing down any time in this second period here, second quarter.
Second down 10. 35-yard line.
As the announcer says, second down 10 from the 35-yard line. Gilroy in the shotgun again with the fluorescent pink socks. Waiting for gets the snap, looks, oh, it is over his head. Boy, if number 4 from Bedford, Ethan Van Herden, was ready for it, he could have had a good interception there, but.
And the receiver there on that play, as he was turning around, he only had one hand up. He wasn't coming around with both hands up.
A lot of timing routes here from the Little Green. That's
yeah, the timing was there. The ball was right at the receiver when it was supposed to be there. It was just a touch high, right just above the head, but the receiver only had one hand up. And that quick of a throw over your head
So far, this
take
drive has only been 15 seconds out of all these plays that we've had for the Little Green due to all these incompletions. So on 3rd down and 10, Gilroy looks in, the pocket's crumbling, and he is going to be sacked by the Bulldogs at about the 33-yard line.
They did that with a 3-man rush.
That is not a good look for the offensive line of the Little Green, as now the punting unit will come onto the field, and Coach Central is not going to be too pleased with that.
I mean, a 3-man rush coming in, getting a sack. You've got 8 guys in coverage, so that helps to be able to hold up the quarterback not being able to find an open man.
Michael Adams, one of the players, and the kick is off. A nice side boot, and gets it about the 31-yard line, and he is finally still on his feet, gets about 10 yards on the play, and it'll be 1st down for the Bulldogs there.
Again, pretty good field position for the Bulldogs, starting at their own 40-yard line.
Oh, that drive by the Little Green lasted 1 minute and 2 seconds. That's all we had the ball for the Little Green. So
got a lot of plays, but didn't take very much time off the clock.
Defense has been on this field a lot in this 2nd quarter. So you're talking about fatigue before, Dan. Well, this could be a huge thing here if they all of a sudden let these Bulldogs get further and further down the field. 1st down, a handoff to Menderson Ellie there.
Got about 2 yards on that. They brought a quick motion coming from right to left. He was going down the line and then broke to behind the tailback. They may be setting up for some kind of pitch reverse right there, fake up the middle.
We got Timothy Green close to us for the Bulldogs. He's had a pretty good first half of this ball game. See if they look to him. Another handoff, and he is stopped again.
This Little Green line has really stepped it up on the defensive side of the ball.
Another handoff to Menderson Ely there. And no gain on that play, so we got a 3rd and 8 here.
That might even be a loss. It looks like they brought him back 2 yards. That's a 3rd and 10. This Bedford line, they're big. I'll give them that. But this central line on the defensive side is able to shed those blocks. These last couple of plays that stop that run game.
And Mikol spreading out wide. He throws it up, and it is going to be too short. And the Bulldogs, an incompletion and a turnover on down. Well, not a turnover downs, but now they got a punt.
That's a 3 and out.
That's a 3 and out by these Bulldogs. I don't think they've done this all year.
They haven't had a 3 and out at least all game, and judging by the numbers they've been putting up all season, I wouldn't think they've had a 3 and out all year either.
Whew. All right, we'll see if the Central Little Green can do something at the end of this 2nd quarter. Still another 4:49 remaining in this game. But as I said, a 1 minute, 2 second drive last time.
This is turning out to be quite the game.
Not what any of us were expecting here.
Let's see what kind of return we can get out of this.
High snap there, but it's received and booted. Nice spinning kick there, and it is going to go out of bounds. Looking at the sidelines, I see a Mr. Jim Lord from
the line judge. Get away with the line judge, guys. He's giving you a great spot.
Mr. Jim Lord of WMUR is on the sidelines, still rocking his shorts. He's got the winter hat, gloves, and a jacket on, but he's still rocking the shorts. He tries to wear them as long as he can every year.
Little Green, 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
To make a 39-yard line.
Yeah, 39-yard line.
Again, good field position for the Little Green. Let's see if they line up with a running back. Still no running back, going with the 5 wide receivers. 5
wide receivers again. It's worked so far. We got some great catches by McGarvey and others, but we'll see what Gilroy can do here. 1st and 10. Oh, it looks like it hit the ground. Yes, the wrestler is saying hit the ground, and we got an incompletion there.
Yeah, Bedford
got lucky.
Only rushing 3. They're continuously rushing 3, keeping 8 back in coverage. they know what the Little Green are trying to do, and they're doing their best to stop it. And the last couple of drives, it's worked.
39-yard line.
This Bedford defense, being able to spread them out, play in a zone. They got 2 men deep.
And we got a 2nd and 10 from the 39 here. Gilroy, 2 near side, 3 far side, going left or right across your television in the green uniforms. Gilroy's trying to gets rid of the ball. Very smart play, but was he in the pocket? It seemed to me like he was still in the pocket. And
Didn't get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, though.
okay, I was gonna say, I don't see any yellow tissues on the field, so he got, thankfully rid of that ball just in time, as it is now a 3rd and 10.
They just threw the flag.
Oh, see, I was wondering. Intentional grounding is the call on the field, and that will be it. See if they decline it there. It's not looking so good since Central is already backing up towards their end zone.
There's a flag on the play.
Dan, 2 for 2 on some of these calls here.
We'll see if it was a good play or not, because if he was actually sacked, he was probably going to get sacked back around about the 28, 29-yard line. So if this is a 5-yard penalty, that's okay. If it's a 10-yard penalty, it's a wash. And we'll see how much
Refs are
he
still
backed
out
him
there.
up for.
1, 2, let's see. That's only a 5-yard loss. Oh, now we're going even further. And now we got 10. Okay.
All right. So if he had been sacked, it would have been at about that same yard line, lost it down. So even with the penalty, it's still the same result. We got 3rd and
29-yard line area.
about 10.
And we got a timeout, Little Green, as they try to figure out what the best play call they should do here for a
3rd and 20.
Or is it going to be 2nd and 20? Did they lose it down on that?
They
would lose it down
on that.
Okay. And I've made a text to the WMR photographer. He's looking at his phone saying, that's not funny, because we are nice and warm up in the booth, and he's down there still in his shorts. A 6-0 Bedford Bulldog lead here towards the 4 minutes to go in this 2nd quarter.
Looks like they're having a clock issue.
They have changed it to make a 1-minute timeout, and now the refs are saying, never mind, don't do that.
And we'll see what they wind the clock to. Looks like the Bedford marching band is getting ready on the far side for halftime.
Well, here we go. We still got 13 seconds remaining on this timeout. 3rd and 19.
They must have the time going on the field, because I don't believe the scoreboard is correct.
Yeah, the ref is not allowing play to continue. 4:31. Now he blows the whistle and play on, as the Little Green try and do something here. Gilroy decides to pooch it. Not a very good kick as it goes out of bounds. I don't think that was supposed to be like that. That's just my guess.
I really don't understand that call right there.
Hit the wrong side of his foot there, but the Bulldogs will get the ball with 4:26 to go on their side of the field.
3rd down.
3rd down, 19, and that was the play call.
3rd down, and you opt to turn the ball over.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I'm not gonna go too in depth with that, but not the call I was expecting myself, Dan. As the Bulldogs take over, they've been stopped a few times. See if we can get another 3 and out by the Little Green. A pitch route, nice hole by Menderson Ellie, and a nice 5-yard carry, 5-yard gain, I'd say.
Able to get about 5-6 yards out of that. They had that bunch formation over to the right, so they got 3 wide receivers out there trying to form a wall. Pitch out behind him. Able to get a decent gain out of that.
2nd down 4.
They've already missed the field goal here, so we'll see what happens. as the bands get ready. Bedford's banded on the field. Little Green's coming on the field. Mikol with the shotgun, and he gets it. Hands it off again, up the middle. Menderson with a hole for trying to get past, and he's got to get into the red zone for a very nice 40-yard gain there.
Looks like they're spotting him at about the 11-yard line. It is 1st and 10. They can still get a first down in there. That was just right up the middle. Broke one tackle.
Nice hold, yeah. Tackle broken and got to the outside and managed to get just out of bounds. Still in the shotgun, Mikol there. Solomon to his left, and it's a handoff to Menderson, but he is stopped around the 9-yard line.
That is the kind of stop that they needed on that last play. The Bedford Bulldogs, they've had, I think, 3 plays that were over 30 yards. Other than those 3 plays, it has been a pretty even game.
Second down 8.
Clock's still running here as we get towards the 3-minute mark in this second quarter. First half action here of Manchester Public Television's Friday Night Football. Mikol with the hand. Oh, he throws it, and it is a touchdown. Another touchdown to Mr. Timothy Green there.
And that's how you design play calling. That right there. You got a successful run up the middle. You try another run up the middle and get stuffed. Now the linemen and the linebackers they've got their head on the run. And then you fake a run, bring them down. Again, that pass over the middle to the wide receiver on a post route. No help from a linebacker dropping back. Touchdown.
And they're going for 2 here are the Bulldogs to make it a 14-0 game. Right now it is 12-0.
Looks like the coach has lost trust in the kicker.
I would say so as well. Mikol going out wide, looking, spreading. Ball's up, and it is down. And that means it's incomplete as the Little Green at least get a stop in some ways there to keep it a 12-0 game. I mean, if you're going to look at the pros for this Little Green, they got a 3-and-out. They've had them, a missed field goal, missed extra point, and now a missed 2-point conversion for these Bulldogs. So
really all this game has come down to is 3 big plays by the Bulldogs, a couple of penalties on either side. Other than that, the play has been pretty even.
I agree with that. But Bedford, like you said, has had a few more extra plays. That nice run there by that 40-yard gain by Menderson there was killer for the Little Green. And we'll get a Bedford Bulldog kickoff here as they go up 12-0.
See if the Little Green are able to get some points on the board in the first half. It'd be nice to go into the locker room with
even
a
if
little
it's
bit
3,
of momentum. Even
if it's 3, I'll take it right now. But Bobotis, ready on the right, ready on the left. You know how it is being a kicker, Dan.
Oh, I was always the head hunter.
Oh, and it's popped up in the air, and it is nicely caught and brought down. That's going to be a great field position by the Little Green.
On 44-yard line, headed out.
I'm not sure if that's trying to be an offside kick or what that was, but it was. It didn't work, and Little Green are going to have their best starting field position of this game.
It definitely was not trying to go all the way down the field. Not quite sure what they were trying to get out of that. It did not look like they were setting up for an onside kick.
It just popped right up in the air.
Now the kicker topped the ball and caused it to bounce really high. It was a great catch by the Little Green. Able to get the ball and maybe got a yard just falling down.
And Little Green, the 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. And we got a whistle on the play. Oh, the coach is not very happy as
the personnel
as Sean
issue.
Kelly was
no, they called the timeout.
Yeah, Sean Kelly was out there and he ran off the field. And not really sure if there was too many men in the huddle or what exactly was going on there, but we got a timeout here with just under 3 minutes to go in this game. You got to look at the water boy for Central here. He's wearing shorts, athletic shorts at that. Not even really the most heaviest shorts that you will get. And you got to wonder if he's got to feel this chilly air right there as he's walking across the pitcher's mound. great job on this field right here, as they've just redone it a couple months ago. I want to give props to the Huntress Sports Company for being able to do such a great job on this field, because it's Huntress Sports out of Andover, Mass. We did this field, and they did a great job on it. So we're back here, and Gilroy in the shotgun formation again. Well, I think we'll just assume that for the rest of the game, but gets it, looks, and it is a completed pass, and it's a first down.
Great second effort getting over that first down marker. He very easily could have just accepted the tackle, gone down about 9 yards, but able to stretch it out, get that first down into Bulldog territory. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Romero there, another catch there. He's starting to, he's getting some stats here. He's getting his name called a few times. You always got to love when your name gets called. And Gilroy.
Bulldogs again with a 3-down lineman. That linebacker shows that he's going to blitz, but he tends to back off.
He backs off again, as you called it, Dan. And it's going up wide. Oh, it's a nice catch there into the red zone. Good job by Canotas.
Andrew Canotas goes up and grabs it.
2 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this first half action here.
This is the deepest into the Bulldog zone that the Little Green has been able to get all day. This is their first showing in the red zone. Let's get some points out of this Little Green.
That's the type of play that we've been waiting for this Little Green. I guess they've held off until they needed something, and that was the right time to do it. Canotas going far side this time. Gilroy, it's shotgun. Gets the snap. He's looking near side this time, and it is going to be out of bounds. Attempted pass to number 27, Carlos Romero.
That ball did not come out of his hand well. You could tell right at the release that he did not grip it right. It might be cold. The ball's probably cold. Very hard to grip once they get down in temperature. That ball was coming out almost end over end.
Maybe he's looking to deflating some air in that. I don't know. We won't get too far into that. That's more for the pros than here in high school. But just an idea for the Little Green going into the second half.
At least take some sandpaper to it, rough it up.
Sandpaper, yeah. We'll say that too. As we have 1:27 remaining to go. Central Little Green, 2nd and 10 from the 19, and we're gonna get a timeout. Central, that is their 3rd timeout. They really are trying to get something going here. And the water boy, there he is, with the helmet on, with the shorts on. He's out there right now. He's my fan favorite right now of this game. We'll see what happens, but he's the shorts are out and about tonight. There's actually a coach for Central I see. I don't know, Dan. I've put my shorts away.
Oh yeah, no, my shorts have been away for weeks. This is not my kind of weather. You give me summer and sunshine, I'll take that all day.
Well, I think that the Little Green are enjoying this cold weather, because they've held this Bulldog team to just 12 points in the first half. Dan, I mean, we're talking before the game. We were expecting it to be at least in the 20s. Or maybe even 30-point difference at halftime, and instead.
Absolutely. This Bedford team, they have been destroying teams all season long. And to come here into Gill Stadium and only have 12 points going into the half, this is boding very well for the Little Green.
And it's not like they had that far of a drive either. So Travell Randolph, far side. Gilroy with the shotgun snap. He's looking. Avoiding and he is brought down for a sack. That's the big boy we're talking about before, number 71.
Torrey Helton, captain. He just bull rushed his man. That offensive lineman had no chance.
Torrey Helton there, a senior. I mentioned his name before, just looking at the size of them, and that was only 3 D-line coming at them.
6'4", 315.
Bedford calling the timeout this time.
Timeout Bedford.
The scoreboard says 3rd and 59, but that is definitely not right. That'd be a pretty impressive, feat by both sides to have a 3rd and 59.
Like it's about 3rd and 18.
It says 16 for now, but we'll. I can see where you're getting the 18 from, but that's I believe the Bulldogs' first timeout, so they're trying to get this ball back to do something. And we've seen them be able to do some fancy plays, some 40-yard run gains and everything like that. So we'll see what's in store here for these last few seconds of this first half.
The best thing the Bulldogs can hope for is to either run the clock out or push them back so that they're out of field goal range. The Little Green, what they need to do is get a first down to stop the clock. Either get a first down or score.
Dan, would you say this is 4-down territory at this point?
Off, right? They got about a minute left. For the Little Green, I don't think so. I think you take the field goal if you can get in range for the kicker. They're probably just out of range.
You're looking at a 44-yarder right now with the wind. Gilroy take the shotgun, throws it up, and it is caught into the 5-yard line there. A great catch by McGarvey.
Looks like they're going to get a decent spot at the 4.
That's the first down you're talking about, Dan.
They're calling that first down. They stop the clock.
Wow, look at that. I have not said his name in a while since that interception that McGarvey had.
That
and the play after.
Fantastic catch. 2 defenders there. He gets up in between them, comes down with the ball, and keeps his feet in bounds. He was only 2 inches from the sideline when he came down with that ball. That was a fantastic offensive play.
I believe that's a 19-yard gain on that play when they only needed 16, but we'll take the first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Something I was not expecting to say tonight for the Little Green.
They are surprising me, and I am liking it.
I'm loving this game by Gilroy and the Central Little Green as we get a 1st and goal here. Gilroy still in the shotgun, gets the ball, looks close side, and it's a touchdown! Little Green, a great job by Carlos Romero to get some opening, and we get a touchdown by the Little Green.
This is exactly what the Little Green needed to close out this half. Let's just hope for the next 52 seconds they are able to hold those Bedford Bulldogs. They just got to stop the big plays. Know your assignments, do your job, don't give up the big plays. Let's see if we can get this extra point. This wind has been killing the Bedford kicker. Let's see how the Little Green can do.
And the snap, the kick, and it looks good for this angle, and it is from the officials as we got a penalty on the play after the fact. We'll see what this is, if it might be a roughing the kicker or something unsportsmanlike.
Let's see what the call is.
Refs starting to huddle together. Scoreboard says 12-7, but and it will be against the Bulldogs.
Most likely that'll be assessed either on the kick or after the kick. So they will either get to kick off yards closer to the Bulldogs or
a little white stripes action going on here by the band. Little, I can't even remember the name of the song at this point, but I know it's the White Stripes.
Is it 7 Nation Army?
7 Nation Army, there we go. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, I look back at that and know that came out a long time ago. On this stat sheet, I don't even see a kicker here for the Little Green, but great job getting the extra point, something that the Bulldogs have failed to do, but the ball will be kicked off about the 40-yard line.
Looks like that's Andrew Canotis, number 16.
Canotis, we said a few times as a wide receiver. Oh, and it is actually going to be moved up from the 40 to the 45. So
the 5-yard penalty gets assessed on the spot of the kick.
And the wind is going in that direction, so this could be a huge thing if he can get a hold of it. Some names mentioned for Central here is Aiden Kelly. I know he had a 19-yard touchdown 2 weeks ago.
He did. He also is on the marching band, and we will see him at halftime out there playing the trombone.
Boy, hope he stays warm. I know that cold weather and you know, water from the mouth will not be good for the instruments as they start to stick and freeze.
Trying to play the brass in the cold. Looked like
Joel Ayala Casco out there. And let's see, I just want to mention some names. McGarvey out there. We have Evan Smith for Central out there as well.
The starting running back.
I know how everyone likes to hear their name. And the kick is not as far as I would have liked to have seen. Gets it about the 11-yard line. Gets a giant hole. Can he hit it? He hits it, but it's not hard enough, and he is tackled at the 32-yard line.
It's a good return. They had a nice wall formed. He had a good hold.
Central Ellie, I mean, you saw that hole from up here, right, Dan?
Absolutely. You could have driven a truck through it, but the Central was able to just release just in time off of that block to be able to get out there and get him down.
Andrew Farrell there was able to get off the field in time. I don't know. He was part of some of the blocking there.
Central is playing with deep secondary.
Mikol there, Solomon Sanchez going wide.
Screen.
And it's a screen pass, but he falls and a flag on the play. Interesting.
Not sure what that flag was for.
I am unsure too. He had plenty of extra space to go, but he fell on his bottom.
I wonder if it's against Bedford for having a lineman downfield.
That's a very possibility. Those screen plays are oftentimes tough to do.
Illegal procedure, yep. They had linemen out in front of that blocker. On a pass play, a lineman can only be 1 yard in front of the line of scrimmage. Those guys were at least 2 or 3. Now it's a loss of down, 5-yard penalty.
Well, we'll get a 1st and 15 with just 39 seconds to go in the first half. Central is almost looking like a baseball team with a center fielder, right fielder, left fielder, shortstop, but they're trying to do anything to stop this.
Yeah, Central usually has a 4-man rush, but right now they're playing prevent. They got the 3-man rush going.
Timothy Green to the near side. He's, a nice little reverse, and he is tackled. I thought the ball was going to pop out there.
Dropped for a loss. 2-yard loss on the reverse attempt.
I really thought that Green was going to be open for a possible 3rd touchdown there, but it did not happen. And
the clock is running. They are probably just going to run the timeout.
Central is out of timeouts. They can't stop it. And from the looks of it, Bedford is not. Oh, that is going to do it for this first half action here. Wow, Dan. The
Holy
Little
smokes.
Green down just 5 points in this game.
Down 5 points at halftime.
They have to be excited for this right now entering the halftime. I know the Bulldogs will get the ball in the second half, but that's a win in my eyes for the Little Green. We'll see what we can do in the second half here. But as we go to the half, Dan, any last words?
I'm very impressed with the Little Green. I hope they have their heads high and they come out swinging just as intense as they did in the first half, because this is going to make for a very, very good second half.
And welcome back to Manchester Public Television coverage of Friday Night Football here, as we are still at Hill Stadium here in beautiful Manchester, New Hampshire for this showdown between the Central Little Green and the Bedford Bulldogs. I'm Kyle Heavey along with my partner here tonight, Dan Hanna. Dan, Bedford's leading this game 12-7, but Central is playing like a team that we have not seen this year.
I have never seen Central play like they are playing today. They're keeping it smart. They're avoiding the penalties. They're locking down the defense when they need to, and then they're putting points up on the board right before half.
And Central with the kickoff for the second half, a pooch kick, but it gets a nice bounce, and it's foul. Hey, he picks it up. Hey, good job, smart play by the Bulldogs there to just keep it at the 22-yard line there.
Yeah, he just dove on the ball there to keep from losing it, getting a fumble. As the offense comes out onto the field, the Bedford offense only put up 167 yards in that first half on 29 plays. That is probably one of the most unproductive halves they've had all season. On the other side of that, the Little Green put up 114 yards in that first half, one of their better.
Well, Joseph Mikol in the shotgun here, hands it off, and it is stopped right there. Maybe a 1-yard gain if at best there, but nice stop there. Bedford's Sonny Ella, that's his nickname. Instead of Menderson, Sonny is his nickname.
Sonny.
I learned
Right.
that at halftime.
Well, Sonny has been shining all game.
Sonny has been shining brightly here for the Bedford Bulldogs as it is 2nd and 9.
23-yard line.
We got 3 wide there for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be Mikol with a pass, but it is just off the hands of Solomon Sanchez and incomplete there.
Like I said in the first half, if you can touch it, you can take it. He had the corner was locked up with a wide receiver. There was a blocker out in front of him that wasn't on anybody yet. That was about to be a very big play that they just did not connect on.
Sanchez got turned around just a little bit too much, and it went for an incompletion there. So we have a 3rd and 9 play. Just 41 seconds into the second half. Let's see what the Little Green can do here to stop it and get the ball back. And it's a blitz, and thrown up, and it's completed. A nice job there by Mikol to get rid of that, and a nice catch by Timothy Green, who had 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah, they were just giving him too much space in the secondary on that. Got to lock those corners down.
Timothy Green had a nice, he had 2 touchdowns. His first one is a 33-yarder, and the second one for 9 yards. So we get a first down for the Bulldogs at about the 33-yard line.
It was a great blitz on that last play, able to get the quarterback under duress.
That's what the best thing for Little Green has been, to get Mikol to make incompletions, but unfortunately that didn't work, and he made the completion to Green. Mikol, pass back, throws it up. It's incomplete.
Great
I'm going to assume no flag on the play.
That was it right there. Again, pressure on the quarterback. They had a 5-man rush. He had to throw it up high. That defender was right in his pocket. Put his hands up, kept his hands off of the wide receiver, able to just get in the way enough to make that incomplete. Great defensive play by the linebacker.
Ethan Van Eerden for the incompletion there. That was the attempted, pass receiver there. So we got a 2nd and 10. Mikol in the shotgun, gets it, steps back, and he's going to be brought. Oh, he gets away twice. He's going to try to get going, but he is stopped. Boy, that could have been a bigger loss there for the Bulldogs, but Mikol with a nice little move twice to get.
Looks like somebody lost something.
Well,
yeah, Sonny lost something there. It got pulled off of him.
Apparently he's not going to need his hand warmers anymore. And here we go. We got a 3rd down.
Long.
3rd and roughly 15, I would take a gander.
This Little Green defense is getting some penetration, and it is looking good.
See if Green is the attempted target again. It is, and he is not able to turn around, and is going to be a punt situation for the Bulldogs.
4th and 15. That was a 5-yard, 5-play series. No penalties, nice and clean.
A quick, I guess, 6 and out there. I don't know if that's the right term to use there, Dan. But
The Little Green getting the sack, forcing the punt. This is a great start for the second half.
The Bulldogs waiting for the snap. The kick is low. It gets a good bounce, and it's up in the air, spinning, and it's going to be out of bounds again. Let's see where the linesman is doing the walk.
Probably going to walk it up to about midfield.
He's up to the 50. The players are in the way, and it's going to be stopped at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. So you're already in enemy territory for the Little Green.
Best field position all game. This is exactly what this team needs.
And this is great for the. Let's see what they're able to do here. Seeing how they scored with just a little bit of time remaining in the first half. See if they can bring that momentum here into the second half.
The defense definitely stepped it up. It's time for the offense to do the same. Still got that 5-receiver set, which has been working.
Gilroy, though, is just 12 for 27 in the game. In the shotgun, gets the pass, or gets the handoff. And a nice little short pass, tries to make some move, and he gets a nice 5-yard gain there.
Good second effort on that. He made the catch and was able to just muscle his way for another 2 yards.
McGarvey, a name that we've said a few times tonight with the reception there.
It is very obvious that the Little Green are all about the pass. In the first half, they had 5 rushing attempts for negative 11 yards on the ground.
Yeah, they didn't really do too well in the running game, so that's why Gilroy, hopefully he's got some ice ready for this arm or something, because he's going to need it after this. And the shotgun again, gets the snap, he's looking deep, ball's up in the air, and it's a great catch there, makes him move, and he's down at the 16-yard line.
First down on the sideline. Holy smokes, this Little Green is firing on all cylinders right now.
Carlos Ramiro, he had a big catch the scoring drive, and he makes another big catch here for the Little Green to get him into the red zone of the Bulldogs.
He keeps finding that space right in between the corner and the safety. They're playing as pretty much a zone defense, and as soon as he gets behind that corner, before the safety has time to come over, that's when he is finding that spot.
Great job
twice now.
Good job by Gilroy noticing that as he goes back into the shotgun play. He waits for the snap. 5 wide again. Oh, and we got a penalty. Looks like it could be a delay of game.
No, the umpire is signaling a false start.
Well, either way, it's not going to help the Little Green out, whether it's a delay of game or false start. So
let's see how they recover from this, because these little pre-snap penalties is what killed them a few weeks ago. Let's see if they can just brush it off and keep doing what they've been doing.
Well, as the Gilroy goes back into the shotgun, it is now a 2nd and 15 play. Gets the snap, looking, he throws it up, and there's really no one there. But they've got a flag on the play. No wonder why there was no one there. He was held up, and it will be a penalty, costly for the Bulldogs.
Looks like it's probably going to be a 10-yard, but that'll come from the line of scrimmage.
Sanchez
so may not even get him the first down.
For the Bulldogs was the culprit here, as we'll wait for the call here from the officials. And still waiting. The Central is ready to go, but the ball hasn't even been put down on the ground yet.
It's the kind of energy they're bringing right now. They don't even care what the refs are doing. They want to get moving. Keep that momentum going. They're ready to go.
And here we go. The referee is saying a hold on the defense, and that will make it a first down. That gets them almost into the goal, like 10-yard area.
Now 2 penalties, 1st and 5.
Gilroy with the throw. It's up, and it is just out of bounds. Nice job, tipped it up in the air by the Dylan Kamani. 6'3", 185 for the Bulldogs. No wonder why he has an arm able to knock that out.
That's a tall kid. He was able to get his hand up there and knock that ball away in the corner. If he was even 3-4 inches lower, that was a touchdown right there.
Well, we'll see what we can do here as we got a 2nd and 5 play for the Little Green. Dan, I know you're a big proponent of first down, so I think that's going to be huge here for...
Yep, just got to get inside that 6-yard line, get that first down.
Gilroy, shotgun, gets the ball, looks, throws it, and it's completed, and he's trying to muscle his way, and he's knocked down there. A great throw by Gilroy, an even better reception there by Carlos Ramiro.
Gets up to that 3-yard line, able to get that first down.
And here we go, folks. Can the Little Green possibly take the lead in this game? A complete shock here in Manchester right now if Central is able to take the lead.
Well, thus far in the first half, both teams had 8 first downs. Right now, the Little Green are showing that they are the team that is to beat here, getting as many first downs as they have been.
First and goal here for the Little Green at the 3-yard line. Gilroy waits for the snap, gets it, looks, fires, and it is knocked down by the Bulldogs. A great play there by a couple of players there. I see
number 33, Jack Grogan, was able to get his hand in and knock that ball down.
McGarvey attended receiver there. Just knocked down. I agree. Grogan made a great play on that. Second and goal.
Second goal.
You got to remember, Bedford has outscored their opponents 155 to 28 this year.
155 to 28. And here they are only leading by 5.
Only leading by 5 as Gilroy waits for the snap on this second down play. He looks over at the coach. Coach is screaming at him to do something. I think he's wanting to go far side here. And he gets the ball, it looks short side, and it is a touchdown! Here we go, Central! A 3-yard touchdown from Gilroy.
Bedford came with the blitz.
McGarvey
saw it coming and hit McGarvey on the flat right at the pylon, able to get it in his hands, keep his feet in bounds. That was a great play by Gilroy, letting that rush come in and letting his man get open before taking the hit after the throw.
A shocker here at Gill Stadium as the Little Green take a lead, and they're trying for more. Up in the air, it is good. Central Little Green up 14 to 12 on the Bedford Bulldogs. Defending state champs haven't lost in 23 months. They haven't lost in 2017.
Months.
November 4th, 2017, a 1-point loss in the playoffs to win and cut it. And now we got Little Green with the lead.
Little Green knocking at the door. Wow, no one saw this coming into tonight. This is a spectacular game to watch, to call, to be at. The atmosphere in the stadium right now is electric.
The cheerleaders are flying their silver and pink pom-poms again for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the Little Green are ready to kick this ball away and see if this defense can keep stifling the Bulldogs offense here. Let's see what we can do here. The ball is placed at the 45-yard line as Andrew Konotis, we've said his name a few times as well tonight, lines up, and the kick, short little kick that's going to be caught about the 15-yard line. Sonny with the return, he gets him hold, and he's going. We got a flag on the play, but he's going to go all the way until the 43-yard line of Central. A nice return, but we will wait and see. It looks like a hold against the Bedford Bulldogs will bring this play back.
Well, no wonder they were able to get outside when you're holding the man.
Sonny Ellie with a great return, got to the far side of the field and had some blockers and made his way, but that's going to hurt them.
That is going to come back most likely. It's going to get walked back from the spot of the foul.
7 Nation Army again playing right below us. You can feel the beat of the drums on the seats that we're sitting in here, Dan. That's how hard they're playing. They're trying to get.
They're getting this team going. These boys are feeling it. Looks like they're going to walk it back from the spot of the foul at the 29.
And right now it is warmed up a little bit since kickoff. It's now up to 48 compared to 46, so that's different here. The wind has slowed down a little bit from the looks of things. I'm no meteorologist, but I play one on TV sometimes.
They backed them up to the 19-yard line. This is Bedford's worst field position to start a drive all game.
And we'll see what Joseph Mikol can do here as we have a man going out wide. Sanchez with the screen, makes a move, gets a pass, another guy gets past 3 tackles. Nice job by Solomon Sanchez
Bedford
there.
got away with one there. Number 75, the offensive lineman, was downfield at least 3 yards, setting up that screen before that pass was thrown. Well, Bedford definitely got away with a legal procedure there.
Well, it brings Bedford up to the 30-yard line. Mikol with the play. little handoff action, trying to find some room. Nice hit there by Central Little Green, number 23, Travell Randolph, but it's almost enough for a first down.
That was a well-designed play. They were able to seal off that.
Aaron Scaling, the backup, well, he's another QB for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, I believe, have 5 or 6 QBs listed.
Scaling definitely has some speed to him. You can see there. So we got a 2nd and 1.
Little Green needs to keep getting that penetration.
Michael wearing his pink under jersey, throws it up. The ball is in the air, and it's gonna be a pass interference there. The Bulldog player was not able to come close to catching that.
As the offensive player was coming back for the ball, the defender didn't have his head around.
He didn't
see where the ball was coming from. Made a play on the man instead of the ball. That's going to get called every single time.
Timothy Green was waiting for that ball to come down. It seemed like that ball was in the air for a good amount of time, that he was wide open.
He heaved it pretty high, and he had to, because again, he was getting pressured up front.
Penalty on Carlos Romero there. And that brings the Bulldogs into Central Little Green territory. They will
15-yard penalty.
And we'll get the ball at the 46-yard line, where Michael looks to his sidelines for Coach Zach Matthews to see what type of play he gets.
Those are exactly the kinds of things that can really kill the momentum.
Sanchez in the backfield with him as well. We got 3 wide again. Green to our near side. Michael, Sanchez going out wide. He goes to Sanchez, who makes a play, makes a move, gets past him, one defender, and is tackled at the 31-yard line. Good job by Sanchez to make some moves and get that first down.
Made 2 men miss. 3rd man was able to bring him down, though. If that 3rd man, that was a lucky arm tackle. Lucky he got it around the knee there, because if that arm tackle had broken, that was 6 points.
That was going to be an easy 6 for Sanchez, but we'll go back to 1st and 10 for Michael, waiting for the snap of the shotgun. He gets it, he throws it, and is behind the receiver there. Quick throw to Dylan Kambani. Incomplete pass. Let's see what
an option play there. He had the ball in the running back's chest, pulled it out, opted to go for the pass downfield, just missed with the pass. The receiver had inside leverage on him. If that pass was just 2 feet to the left, it was another first down.
And Michael gets the shotgun, hands it off this time, but he's brought down very quickly. There is Sonny Ellie.
Once again, great penetration up front by the Little Green. These boys have just found a way to get into that backfield.
I mean, you look at some of these players, the offensive line for Bedford, and it seems like they're bigger, but it doesn't matter tonight as this Little Green is playing with all the heart, determination, and dedication that they can to winning this game and taking down the Bulldogs. 4:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter here. Michael waits for the shotgun snap, gets it. He's got some room. He throws up the ball wide open, and he's gonna go in for the touchdown. Is Solomon Sanchez. Bedford is gonna take the lead here. Wow. I don't know who missed their man there on that play, but it's going to go for a touchdown to Bedford, and they will take the lead 18-14 here.
This is the 2nd effort play by the wide receiver. Ran his route, was covered through the route, quarterback had to scramble, and then he just drifted to the open space. And the defense, still covering the guys that are running fast, lost sight of the man that was standing still.
They're going to go for 2 here to try to make this a 6-point lead here, as Michael in the back waits for the snap along with Sonny Ellie. He puts the player in motion. Sonny with the... Oh, he gets hit at the goal line. Are they going to say he's in? And they're not. He is stopped.
That is a no-good attempt. Able to maintain, only being down by 4 points.
And Very good. Didn't want to give up that touchdown point. At least they don't have the 2-point conversion there.
Hey, the Little Green haven't given up an extra point all day.
They have not given up any points from field goals, 2 points conversions, and extra points. All Bedford has done is scored 3 touchdowns, all receiving touchdowns, 2 to Timothy Green and 1 to Solomon Sanchez, as they take an 18-14 lead here.
That's now the 4th big play that Bedford has had. They had 2 big plays that led to their first touchdown, 1 big play that led to their second touchdown, and now that big play that led to their third. That's it. It is just the big plays. That one time you miss an assignment, they're going to make you pay.
Bedford getting ready to kick it off here. Kicker Ryan Babotas. He calls the left, calls the right, winds up and kicks it. A spinning kick. Brought in at the 20, and he's got a nice 15-yard gain there.
It's a decent return on that. He fielded it well. He only had a couple of blockers in front of him. They sustained their blocks, but it was the other men coming downfield that were able to force him out of bounds.
Those are tough balls to catch, though. They're spinning that much in the air. But I give props to him as Gilroy comes back out on the field, trying to make another long drive here to bring back the lead for the Little Green. First time that I believe Bedford's been down this year, and they're now back up on top, 18-14. Another 5-wide shotgun type for the Little Green.
Another 3-man rush from the defense.
Gets the ball. Oh, and we got a flag. I'm going to assume it's a false start. And that is the correct call.
The linebacker is the one that instigated that. He made a lunge at the line, which caused the offensive lineman to flinch. Great play on the defense's part, just being able to make a man jump.
Well, it's not the way that they wanted to start this drive here, with losing another 5 yards. So now we got a 1st and 15.
Again, it's the penalties that are just killing the momentum.
We've got another 5-wide type play here. Joshua Jerome looks like he's on the far side. Gilroy looks, throws it a little low, and it is incomplete there.
Just through his arms, not quite able to hold on to it.
Romero has been very good so far this game, but it was just a little too low for him.
Yeah, coming in at about the knees. Might have been able to get about 5 yards out of that. The defender was right there, though.
Central is backing up even further for some strange reason, but I think they just wanted a little extra comfort room away from these Bulldogs. Looking at this offensive line, I mean, number 70 there from the Bulldogs is a Mikol Kabuski, 5'10", 245. He's been a little steam engine down there. Gilroy. Shotgun
linebacker
formation.
showing blitz again, and he blitzes.
And he got a handoff.
He got great penetration, but missed the tackle.
Big tackle there. Number 38 for Bedford was ready for that.
Yeah, he stuck
Tyler
hard
Spears.
there. The linebacker that blitz definitely got penetration, not able to bring him down in the backfield, though.
And we'll go to 3rd down here.
Got 5 yards out of it and made up for the penalty, but still 3rd and a long 9, probably closer to 10.
Yeah, I would say it's a 10 too, but the announcer said 9. At least the scoreboard says 15 at the time. So now it's all up to whatever Gilroy can do. We need 10 yards at least to get this first down. We'll see what we can do. Just 3 linemen for Bedford. He lets go of it. Gets it. It's caught! Oh my God! Look at this go!
Caught.
He's got some room. It's bobbled and brought down. Great
Ball's out
there by Sean McGarvey.
They're calling it a fumble.
Let's see what the refs are saying.
I think he was down by contact before that ball came out.
Well,
the officials have not made a signal yet.
The coach for Central is pointing towards the east here. I have not seen a call made at all on this.
they haven't signaled one way or another.
A heck of a play to catch the bobble.
Looks like they're giving it.
Sean McGarvey.
Fumble comes out and Bedford recovers it. That was an incredible play. The ball gets knocked up, tipped, caught by McGarvey, ran down to the 23 to fumble, and then Bedford takes over.
Unreal. I was not expecting this. So Bedford first down. Mikol with a windup throws it deep, and it is brought down.
Great defense. Timed the jump perfectly. Number 27, Carlos Romero, goes up, knocks the ball down. He was tracking that ball the whole way. That wide receiver had no chance on that.
Solomon Sanchez, the intended target there, who just caught that last touchdown play. So they're going to him pretty heavily here in the second half because he's been able to catch the ball pretty cleanly, except for that play there. So we have a second down and 10. Mikol looking for everyone, calling out the play, puts his mouth guard in. Linemen get down, ready, calls for the ball, and he throws it. It's a nice catch there for a couple of yards there.
Yeah, little whip route, you show inside and then you go outside.
Joseph Leary, we have not said his name very much today.
Looks like he got about 5-6 yards on the play.
We'll go to 3rd and 5 here.
That's an Edelman favorite route right there.
Very much. I totally agree with you. Him or James White, they like the little short runs.
Yep. Little show inside, go outside, get in the flat.
5 yards, 5 yards, and that's all that Bedford needs to get this first down here. So 3rd and 5 here. Mikol waits for the ball. Shotguns.
False start, number 18 for Bedford.
That is huge right there. That's going to bring him back another 5 yards to make it a 3rd and 10 play. Solomon Sanchez comes back out as looks like Joseph Leary will go to the sidelines.
So they're going to walk it back. Another 5 yards. It is 3rd and 9. Little Green just need to hold him, force the punt.
We have 3 wide to the far side. We got Green to the near side. We got Solomon Sanchez in the backfield along with Mikol. And we'll see what Bedford has in store for us on this 3rd and 9. A little hit. Oh, no, not. It's caught, and it's going to be a first down and more as he keeps driving his legs, and he gets to the 46-yard line. Timothy Green.
And they've been doing that play all day. They got the option play to Sanchez underneath, and as soon as the linebackers bite to go down on that running back, quarterback pulls it out, whips it over the middle where those linebackers just vacated. They've been doing it all day.
Mikol Sanchez in motion, gets the ball, has got to get a few yards here, but he's stopped for a, looks like 2-yard gain, if anything. Looks like 1 yard.
Sanchez carries for the 47.
Bedford really likes to do the deception plays. They got a lot of options, a lot of fakes. They tried that reverse at the end of the first half.
Alexander Zawaku. Have not heard his name very much. You've seen a lot of Green and Sanchez and Sonny Ellie here. So we'll see what Bedford has in store. Sanchez comes out here wide. It's another. Oh man, I thought that was going to be tipped, but it was not. And it's going to be a first down Bedford. A nice catch by Aaron Scaling.
At the 39-yard line.
Bedford rolling now. This is the team that we came in expecting, and I don't know what's going on. Central is not able to get ready.
Tempo, they're moving, they're not waiting for the clock.
Mikol with the handoff to Sonny Ellie, gets a couple yards here, but he's stopped by the defensive line of the Little Green.
Good job by the Little Green to stop that momentum. Make them pause for a minute, slow the play down.
Bedford is definitely playing like a no-huddle offense in some ways. They're just going out.
That's the kind of thing you can do when you got signals coming in from the sideline. All the receivers can look at those signals, and if they all know what the signal pattern is, they don't need a huddle. The Little Green, the quarterback, is running to the sideline every play, running back to the huddle, saying the play into the huddle.
Green to the near side, Scaling to the far side. Sonny Elliott in the backfield with him. Mikol with the hand, gives up the ball, and he's going to be stopped quick. Great job.
Great
Woo!
penetration.
Well done
I don't
there.
know who missed their assignment on the front line there, but it looked like both guards let their man through.
Evan Smith, a linebacker, just came right through whatever hole he found and brought him down quickly. So now we have
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
They're in 4-down territory right here.
See if they go back to green. That's all they've been doing on 3rd down, is doing these quick little option plays. No, Michael's going to go back, throws it up, brings it up and it is caught. It is caught at the 10-yard line.
How did
by
he
the
catch
Bulldogs.
that?
My goodness.
How did he catch that? Wow.
That's some good hand-eye coordination right there as the Bulldogs bring it down. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, just inside the 10-yard line.
Scaling.
Defense the corner made a great play on that. He knocked the ball away. He had good position. That was just an incredible catch. A very lucky bounce.
Player in motion, Mikol backs up. He's got some player. We're looking for a screen, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Where is
Solomon
the flag?
Sanchez.
Thank you. There's the flag. Lineman downfield, 3 yards downfield when the pass was thrown. That is the 3rd time they've done it tonight, and the 2nd time it's been called.
Dan, good eye right there to catch that. Too many men downfield there on that screen pass. We're going to take that touchdown away with 7 seconds to go. The band playing some Fall Out Boy here. I think the name of the song is Uma Thurman.
Oh, and there's my man, number 4, headed out onto the field.
Got some Aiden Kelly there.
Aiden Kelly had a touchdown last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, sorry. And he is one of the better trombone players in the band.
That's true. He was out there at halftime.
Backs him up. 1st down again, but now from about the 15-yard line.
We got Green to the near side along with Solomon Sanchez. So this near side to us right now could be where Michael's going with just 7 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter action.
Gotta keep getting penetration.
Instead, he gives it up to Sonny, who's dropped for a 1-yard loss. And that is how the 3rd quarter will end here for Manchester Public Television's presentation of Friday Night Football. Bedford Bulldogs score to make it 18-14 as they go into the 4th quarter here. We'll be right back after this break here. I'm Kyle Heavey along with Dan Hanna. Back for the 4th quarter action here at Gill Stadium as the Bedford Little Green, a 2nd and 16. Officially it'd be 2nd and goal, but it's from the 16-yard line. Mikol, Solomon Sanchez going wide. Sanchez, number 3 here. We haven't called his name too many times in this game, but he gets the handoff. Hayden Cheney, and we'll go to 3rd down.
It is 3rd and goal.
From the 14-yard
line. This is a big play. This is a game-deciding play right here.
And we got a timeout. Bedford
takes the timeout.
Wow.
They know how important this play is. It is a big 3rd down, long yardage. if the Little Green are able to stop them here, force the extra point attempt, that still leaves them within one score.
Well, I mean, if anything, if they kick a field goal, that at least makes it a 7-point game for Bedford. But we've seen the kicking issues that's been going on here for Bedford, as they have not been able to make an extra point or a field goal at all. As Babodis, 5'11", 230-pound senior there for the Bulldogs, has missed both his attempts here.
If I were the Bedford coach in that huddle right now, I'd be telling them we got 2 plays. We're not kicking. We're scoring a touchdown. We need to go up by 2 scores in this fourth quarter.
We've seen Green be the target here for a lot of times, and then we've seen Sanchez a few times for the Bulldogs. So we'll see what this third down brings, because they have to get into the end zone and make this lead even larger there for the Bulldogs.
The Little Green need to get penetration, pressure that quarterback.
And we got a late sub for Central. The ball's up in the air. Can he do anything? Tackle him. No, don't let him get in. And that will bring a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. You didn't want to give up the big play like that, but at least you stopped him from getting in. And I believe
looks like they're bringing the kicker out.
Mikol.
Wow, okay, we'll see what we can do. I mean, that's a short kick here to make it a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Got 11 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. No, it looks like they're going to go for it. There's no kicker on the field.
No, just a personnel change.
Just a personnel change. And the first time we've not seen he's going to go for it.
They're going inside.
You're going in, you know it's for sure. And he is, let's see what the refs are saying. They're saying no.
The ball got stripped.
Oh my God, he's
Little Green's going.
He's running. He's made it. Oh, he gets tripped up. Oh my good gosh. Oh my, Little Green somehow ended up with it. A great tackle, I will give a say, by Joseph Mikol. But the Little Green.
How did that ball come out?
This is. We got our injured Bulldog player at the 1-yard line there. This Central sideline is going crazy right now. Cannot believe what we just witnessed.
The feeling in Gill Stadium right now is incredible. This is the upset of the season happening right here. Can the Little Green capitalize on a huge turnover on the goal line for a 56-yard return? Can they get points out of this?
See, I was looking at the officials waiting for their call. I'm glad you were paying attention to whoever got the ball, because that was unreal to see it going the other way.
I cannot believe that ball came out the way it did. I thought for certain they were going to call the play dead, but there was never a whistle.
No, there was never a whistle, and that's why I was looking for the officials to see what they were going to do. And instead, we got Central getting the ball at the 44-yard line, just 44 yards to get to the glory of the end zone.
56-yard return off the fumble. The quarterback was the only reason he got him was he dove and swiped at his ankles.
Oh, you can see the excitement. The kids are jumping up and down. They want this victory, and the Little Green are going to try for it here at the end of this game. We can only hope for the best for that Bulldog player who is injured there. That's never a good feeling when you lose an offensive lineman there with in the fourth quarter. So we'll see what happens here. But here we go. Can the Little Green?
Another 5-receiver set. It's been working. It's like Bedford's got their 3 big men in up front.
Far wide. Gilroy in the shotgun. We said that a few times.
Showing blitz.
Waiting for the snap. Gets it. 3 offensive linemen. Ball's up in the air. Can he get it? Oh, it just barely off his...
Where's the flag? There's the flag.
The flag is out of the field. A great attempt by Sean McGarvey off his fingertips. And the flag is on the field. So we'll see.
15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 from about the 30.
Oh, he's feeling that right now. Gilroy's stretching out his calves. I think he started. Well, that actually it wasn't Gilroy. Excuse me. That's Canotas.
Yeah, as that ball was coming in, the defender did not have his head around, had both his arms draped on the receiver's arms. He may not have been pulling on him, but he had his arms on top and was not looking for the ball. That's a pass interference call. And good job by the refs seeing it. Even if the flag came in late, they still made the right call.
I agreed there, and now we will get another 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. 5 wide set right here as Gilroy will wait for, kind of check out the defense of Bedford, see what they're looking at doing. They only had 3 men rush last play, so we'll see what happens here. Shotgun, Gilroy gets the ball, throws
Great
it up
protection.
again. Here we go. Oh, just off his fingertips. Again, attempt to Sean McGarvey. Bedford, being great sportsman, is trying to pull him up and get him back here because he might have hurt something there and falling.
That was some of the best protection by the offensive line I've seen all game. There wasn't even a pocket because the defensive line couldn't even get 1 yard downfield.
Great sportsmanship by Hayden Cheney there of the Bedford Bulldogs. You always appreciate to see good sportsmanship, and you know the NHIAA is a big proponent of teams helping each other out when need. So we'll see what we can do here on 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 5 wide, shotgun set. Gilroy gets the snap. He's looking, Ian throws it up. He has 2 guys double covered and thankfully is not intercepted there.
That was a risky pass.
That was a very risky pass. We were waiting for someone in the white jersey to land with it because that was a little too...
Referee talking to Central. No, nothing to do.
Randolph, the intended target there for the Little Green.
3rd and 10. This, again, big third down play.
Javiel Randolph, we've said his name a few times. Not too big of a game, but it's still enough that he'll make the scorecard for sure.
Wind has started to die down.
3rd and 10 here for the Central Little Green. Shotgun, now we get a late... Oh, it is intercepted by the Bulldogs. He's got some room. He's making his way. Solomon Sanchez is gonna go in for the touchdown, and the Bedford Bulldogs are gonna increase their lead by 6, making it a 10-point game. Not what we were hoping for with that drive by the Central, as Gilroy is picked off by Solomon Sanchez, who brings it back 71 yards, Dan.
Really disappointing. I really feel for that quarterback right now. I've been on both sides of that play. I've thrown a pick 6.
Oh, now we got a penalty flag on the... I don't know what that was. I saw the flag come in late. I don't know if there's some beef being spewed,
probably some jaws going on the front of the line there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Bedford. I wonder if they'll take that on the kickoff. It'll be interesting to see what they decide on here.
They're walking back the extra point.
We have a flag on the play.
10 minutes to go in this game, and Central, who was driving to hopefully take the lead again, and now they are down 10 points with a very long extra point attempt here coming up for the Bulldogs. I can't say I've seen too many 35-yard extra points in high school.
Definitely not in high school.
But we'll see what we can do here.
This game has come
The
down
snap, the hold, the kick, and it is really short and low, and it remains a 10-point lead as Bedford will be kicking off to Central.
Again, the big plays. The big plays are what's been eating them up. We got
71-yard touchdown and pick 6 there, you know.
That's it. Like it locking up those few mistakes. I've seen 5 legitimate mistakes, blown coverages or missed tackles or bad throws, but it's only been 5 mistakes, and that's cost them 4 touchdowns.
I do want to add in some other scores from around the state tonight, as Nashua South, I believe actually it was North that won. They beat South. That was a crosstown rivalry there down in Nashua. And Portsmouth to Oyster River, they took down Keene. So a couple extra plays that are games that are going on because you know it's been exciting here. But Bedford, Bobotis calling both sides.
Jalen Burris back there to receive.
And the kick is another pop-up. They'll get the ball about the 35-yard line. Nice catch by number 34 of Central. That's Evan Smith.
That's a risky kick. Kicking it that close to the sideline. I mean, if you kick it out of bounds right there, that's a penalty. And you're just giving more yardage to the other team.
Good job to Dale Stratton of Memorial getting a 1-yard TD run tonight. Goffstown is leading the Crusaders 35-7 last look. So another crosstown team there that we gotta look at is the Crusaders, as we'll be having Memorial Central in just a few weeks, Dan. So that'll be a
big game.
Nice, fun game there. But all right, here we go. First down, 9:58 to go. Gilroy in the shotgun, gets the ball, looks, throws, lets it out. A nice little 5-yard gain, a little outside.
Big open field tackle by number 4, Ethan Van Heerden. Senior captain for the team. That
Canotis with a reception there for the 5-yard gain, like I said.
Another throw out to the flats. They seem to have a lot of success going out to the flats. When they can make a man miss, they can capitalize, but that defender, Van Heerden, he was there quick to close the gap.
Trying to figure out what the fans were saying there. It sounded like we want Gilroy, but he's already out in the field, so I'm not sure what exactly that was said. But we'll see what happens here as Gilroy takes the shotgun snap again. 4-man front. The ball's up in the air and thankfully not intercepted. A great offensive play to make sure that it wasn't intercepted by number 10 of the Bulldogs, Dylan Cabani.
About halfway through that route, that wide receiver turned into a cornerback.
Yeah, he definitely had it. He saw that he was not going to be there in time, and Cabani was ready to bring that to the house the other way again. So we'll see what we can do here. It's another 3rd down play for the Little Green.
3rd and 7. Haven't been very successful on.
Sean Kelly to our near side here.
39-yard line.
Gilroy waits for the snap, gets it, gets rid of it, and will they give him the first down? It will be a first down.
Spot. That was a great catch. Able to fall down in the right direction.
I know if his momentum was going to bring him the other way, but that's a nice first down play.
There we go. That's the kind of thing that they need right now. Converting on long 3rd downs, get their offense confident, get them in the rhythm again.
Liam Murphy, a freshman, comes into the field to replace Sean McGarvey. McGarvey's got a not too noticeable limp, but he looks like he's not running at 100% right now. Feeling his calf for sure. So we'll see what number 83, Liam Murphy, can do. Says Gilroy in the shotgun again. Steps back, looks, gets rid of it. And big hit there. Good job by Solomon Sanchez, but it is a reception for Canotis there. Andrew Canotis says, I still got it, buddy.
Yeah, 2nd and 7 now. That was a big hit. He hit him hard. Personally, those aren't the kinds of hits I think are all that appropriate. I think if you're gonna hit somebody, you should lower the shoulder. You should get him at around the waist. That was a pretty high hit. You got a decent chance of catching a guy in the head, but still got him to the ground, still made the play, but 2nd and 7.
Well, we got just under 8 minutes to go here as Central is down 10 points in this game. They're driving. They're almost to the 50-yard line, so we'll see what Gilroy can do. We have a whistle. We have a delay of game on Central there. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
Mental mistakes will kill you every time.
I guess one benefit is the clock does stop in some ways, but you have to gain another extra 5 yards at this time. So
yeah, I don't know which one I'd rather.
Delay the game against Central, so penalized 5 yards.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd down in 12. Yeah, 2nd down and 12 here. After the catch there.
A 12-yard play is not that uncommon in this game with the 5 receiver sets that they've been running all day.
And Gilroy waits for the snap. A 3-yard drop back, throws it up, and it is to no one.
No one is there.
I'm thinking it was a kind of a receiver breakdown there. I don't know if he was supposed to go that way or if it could have been a QB breakdown. I'm not sure, but
in either case, it's a complete miscommunication. One and or both are not on the same page. Nobody knew exactly where they were supposed to be.
And we got a long 3rd down here for the Little Green.
We're able to get the last long 3rd down. Let's see if they can catch lightning in a bottle again.
Let's see if they've had a couple of 1st downs thanks to penalties, and see what the Bulldogs can do. We got 2 to the near side, 3 to the far side. Gilroy all by himself in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looking far side, throws it up, and it is caught for the 1st down.
That was a beautiful play by that receiver, number 23 there. He was able to go up, push just about 2 yards past the 1st down, turn around, catch the ball, come down at the marker.
Travell Randolph, a senior there.
Are they giving it to him, or are they going to measure?
Well, I think Central would like to measure if that would stop the clock. Either way, the clock should have stopped if it was a 1st down. They're not going to say it's a 1st down.
They're not giving them the 1st down.
So now we have a 4th and inches.
And they're going for it, rightfully so. This is the point on the field where you do this. This is the point of the game when you do this.
Well, Gilroy QB sneak here. We'll see what happens. He throws it, and it is incomplete, and the ball will go to Bedford. A loss of down for the Little Green, and that basically kills any hope for this game with 6:38 remaining in the 4th quarter.
I agree with the decision to go for it on 4th down right there. I completely disagree with the play call. That was not the call to make on 4th and inches. The call to make right there is you show them what you've been doing all game. You show them that pass, and then you get those 3 inches on the ground.
That's all you needed. And it's tough to see. A late substitution there for the Little Green as number 73, Andrew Farrow, comes off. Bedford is just going to run this ball and chew up as much time as they can to get this victory here. So we'll see what Joseph Mikol has in store. We've only seen one play from the line of scrimmage. It's all been shotgun in this game. And Bedford fumbled the last time they had the ball, so we'll see what they can do here. And the ball is
big
up.
Rush. And that throw is way short.
We got a flag on the play.
I don't necessarily understand the pass interference call.
I'm not sure.
Coming.
It must be a hold, I would assume, because that ball was nowhere near where the wide receiver was. Oh, they're calling it a pass. That is absolute garbage there by the officials.
That is not a pass. When the ball comes down 10 yards behind the receiver, you cannot call pass interference. There was no pass to interfere with.
Well, they'll bring another 1st down for the Bulldogs. With 6:34 remaining now in the 4th quarter.
2 calls now, that a non-call and that missed call that have cost the Little Green dearly.
Well, they will
get the stop right here. Need to force a fumble, get an interception, cause a turnover. Need that at this point. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Down by 10 points. You need to get the ball back and not let them score on this drive.
Well, the Bulldogs will get the ball in Central territory from the 41-yard line. Michael's telling his lineman what to do. Gets the snap, and it's going to be a handoff to number 7. Tries to make some moves, and it gets stopped there finally. And we got a little bit of a extracurricular activity going on after the play, way down at the 30-yard line. But either way, Aaron Scaling with a little run there.
Progress of about 4 yards there. Probably be about 2nd and 6.
Band sounding good tonight below us, I will say that. They've been keeping the energy, and unfortunately, we're running out of time for this energy for the Little Green. Mikol did not like the call.
It's like Bedford changed the play call.
Changing to the play. Still in the shotgun. Running back to the opposite side of him now. And he gets
Option.
the ball. And Green, another catch. And another first down for the Bulldogs.
I think they missed another illegal man downfield.
Well, that wasn't a screen pass, so I don't know if that would affect it.
It wasn't a screen pass, but number 71 for Bedford was about 5 yards downfield because it was an option play, so they showed run and then went to the pass, and when they were showing run, that was when that 71 went downfield.
Injured Central player here. Looks like it could be like a bloody nose or something like that. He was involved in the tackle there on that play, so we can only hope that it's nothing more than a bloody nose or something like that. His helmet is off, and both sides are down to one knee here, so only hoping for the best for the Central Little Green here. Is you don't want to lose a player with under 6 minutes to go, especially with the way your defense has been playing this year. Their water boy in the shorts is back out on the field, helping out his team hydrate. Always a good teammate to be able to do that.
Well, he needs to be running out there to keep those legs warm.
That's a very good point. I mean, were you? I mean, I really wasn't this macho when I was a teenager to wear shorts this late in the year on a cold night like this.
No, but I do remember a friend of ours, Dave Courier. I don't think he wore a pair of pants until senior year. He wore shorts all winter long, every year.
He must have had a automatic starter in his car back then, because that's my only guess.
I would think
some of those
so.
mornings trying to heat your car was a little much. So we got number 30 coming off the field here for the Little Green, and thankfully we have our man for the Little Green coming off the field, walking gingerly. He's taking off his gloves. It looks like his night might be over here. And
the way that he's controlling himself, but
Bedford Bulldogs are ready for a play, but their injured player isn't even off the field yet. So the refs are saying, hold up, boys, hold up. You got to wait for all the injuries to clear the field there before you can have the next play. Two running backs back with Mikol in the backfield for Bedford. Waits for the snap, shotgun, gets it, hands it off to number 33, gets outside. It doesn't get too far. Nice tackle there by the Central Little Green, but a nice job by Jack Rogan there.
About 2 yards on that play. Able to just get outside of the corner, but the defensive line and linebackers were able to string it out enough to keep it to a small gain.
Nice, I believe we will win chant going on for Central below us with a little under 5.5 remaining in this game.
If the Little Green is going to do something, now is the time.
Second down play. Mikol waits for the ball. Man in motion is, and nice up the middle. It's going to go for the first down. Sanchez was the man in motion there. I could not get his name out fast enough as the play was happening.
Looks like they did not give him a very generous spot. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Maybe half a yard or so.
3rd and 1 is the official call here. I thought it was going to be a first down, but we have a tough angle here up in the booth. And Mikol waits for the play. Gets the snap, hands it off again, finds a big hole. He's still driving his legs. He's going. It's now turned into a rugby down there inside the 5-yard line, but he is not going to get into the end zone. He will get the first down as Jack Rogan.
Yeah, I've got a first and goal now from the 3-4 yard line.
4:40 to go in the game. Yeah. And it looks like Bedford looking to double the lead here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, up by 10. They're looking to go up by at least 16.
We got Grogan still in the backfield. We got Sanchez near side. And Mikol waits for the shotgun snap, gets it, hands it off to Grogan, who tries to make some moves, goes, and he is in for the touchdown. Bulldogs get another one. and put this game 30-14 over the Little Green.
That was the first scoring drive from the Bulldogs that did not involve some big play. That was the only time all game they just inched their way down the field, and they put it in.
We have a Bulldog player down inside the 5-yard line. We got all the Central players kind of huddled up together to try to stay warm. Central's the same way, and this is another lineman who has been an integral part for this offense here for the Bulldogs. And hopefully he can, hopefully it's nothing more than just a flesh wound or something.
Yeah. Hope it's just a cramp or maybe a mildly pulled muscle. You never want to see some kind of tear or anything like that.
I mean, football is one of these sports where, like, you think you can do it, and then when you finally get out there, he gets up on his feet. So that's a great sign there for that Bulldog player he's got a bit of a limp there. But all those battles, all those collisions, it does take a toll on your body and your mind in a lot of ways, as you've seen.
Absolutely. Yeah. When injuries happen in football, they're either nothing much or they're catastrophic.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that is a nothing much kind of injury. I would hate to see if that's an ACL or an MCL or anything like that.
Well, Bedford, it looks like they're going to stay undefeated on this season. Quite a scare here at Gill Stadium by Central. A Solomon Sanchez interception return for a touchdown was basically the deciding factor in this game, as Central had gotten to the 29-yard line looking to score, and now Bedford has put 2 more scores up on the board since that pick 6, and now are looking for their first extra point of the game. Is that right, Dan?
This could be their first extra point of the game.
Their first extra point of the game.
This is their 5th touchdown, and they've yet to make an extra point.
It actually looks like they have Mikol as the kicker out there. The quarterback all game long looks like he could be the one kicking here. Let's see what we can do. And he nails it. Joseph Mikol.
I think he's a better kicker than he is a quarterback.
That is impressive. I'm impressed with the Bulldog quarterback / kicker there.
The wind is pretty strong right there, and he just drilled it right down the middle.
The Bulldog fans that have traveled here are out there in basically what would be, if you're looking at baseball, the right field, right field stands, waving their Bulldog flag.
Yep, they're as close together as they're huddled. It looks like a bunch of penguins.
A lot of penguins going on over there, but hey, whatever helps us stay warm. And I mean, we're coming up here with a booth. We haven't even been outside much in all game long, but props to both fans of Central and Bedford coming out here and supporting your team. It's been a great game. Bedford is obviously going to take this. We got a kickoff here. But Bozic, who's missed the extra points in the field goals, is now going to do the kickoff duties. So he pops it up in the air, a long kick, recovered at the 10-yard line. Waits for some blockers, gets some moves, makes some moves, tries to spin out, and he is tackled at the 28-yard line.
Good second effort. Took one hit at about the 25, able to get it up to the 29.
18-yard gain there.
See what they can do this drive. This drive is a drive for pride. This isn't we're gonna try to win the game. We're down by what?
If you're doing the math, you're doing 16
points. 16, that's 17
points. Yeah.
So, I mean, they're down by 3 scores at this point. So it's not really in the cards to come out with the win. But this is when you play for yourself. You play for your teammates. You play for pride. Get as much as you can and never give anything up.
As it's today the anniversary of Friday Night Lights, Full Hearts, how'd that go again? Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. A nice run here by the Little Green. Get some blockers. He's going out of bounds. Very smart move. He's still up on his feet. A nice gain there by number 30, Maximus Brown. We haven't said his name in a little bit.
Got a 20-yard gain on that. Nice run.
Maximus Brown looking like he deserved to be in this game a long time ago with that type of running.
And I think that one play just made up for all the negative rushing yards that they have.
They are now in the positive for their rushing there as the Little Green. It's taken them 4 quarters basically to get through it, but it's, you know, it's all that matters is some positivity going in this game. First down here, Gilroy gets the snap, looks, throws it, nice catch again by Maximus Brown with some moves. Coach might be thinking, man, we should have put him in earlier in this game.
He might have a first down there with that one. It's either 2nd and inches or 1st and 10.
It's looking like it's going to be 2nd and inches. That ref on the far side is saying, nope, not going to allow it.
Oh, no, all right, nope, wrong line, full yard, 2nd and 1.
I went with it. I didn't want to judge you.
That's all right.
And here we go, a 2nd and 1 here for the Central Little Green. Gilroy with the snap, see what we can do. He throws up, it's far. At 27 with a nice catch, but he is not able to bring it down. It looks like he landed on the ball itself because he is getting up very gingerly.
Wanted him to make that
nice
catch
throw by
so
Gilroy.
badly. It was a beautiful throw. Hit him in stride. Got him right behind the defense.
Carlos Romero coming down.
Just couldn't make that catch.
I mean, this field is new, but it's only so soft. You know, I know that they put some nice soft plastic underneath the field. I was here for a couple times for that event, and you know, we'll see what we can do here. A 3rd and 1 for the Central Little Green.
That drop will haunt him.
A running play. He gets it. Maximus Brown spinning. Come on, buddy. There we go. He gets the first down, which will stop the clock at 3:09. Gets it down to the 36-yard line.
Maximus in the game, not quitting.
I was expecting more action from Aiden Kelly in this game, but Maximus Brown is saying, hey, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
And he's playing well.
5 wide again. Maximus closer to the line. Gilroy still in play as the QB. Gets the snap, looks up, throws it. Gilroy not able to, or not Gilroy, but Maximus is not able to bring it down.
I was hoping for a flag on that play. There could have been one. It would have been an iffy call, but I think it really was the right call to not throw the flag there. The ball was just a bit out of reach.
2:42 remaining in this game. Brings up a 2nd and 10 on this.
Like Maximus is coming off and Sean McGarvey's going back on.
We have not seen McGarvey in a little bit since he was he's definitely dealing with some injuries, and hopefully he's gotten that relieved and can make a play here, because Lord knows Central would love one more score. Gilroy waits for the snap, gets it, looks up, throws it hard. Oh gosh, that's a very, yeah, that did not look healthy from my point of view. And
he
now
should go down, take the injury timeout. He is in some pain.
I could see that he had a defender falling on his legs as he was going forward into another defender. Your body has nowhere to go on that, and it looks like he is dealing with some lower leg issues, whether it be ankle, knee. I'm not sure, but when you have Dan, you know that feeling when you have a defender falling on your legs and you're not expecting it. It's not a fun feel.
No, it is not. You're expecting your leg to follow you where you're going, and then it just doesn't. That is a disturbing feeling, and I hope that this is just a stinger.
Never a good sign. He's looking at his knee.
It didn't look like it was a twisting, but it was definitely some serious impact. One defender hitting him down around the knees, and the other one hitting him in the back. So
that was a play. I was actually more worried about his head than his other body parts. He takes his hand and is able to stand up with the trainer. Great sign to see, as Travell Randolph has had a quiet but a productive day here for the Little Green. it's just not a good look for him as he's walked off the field. I mean, we've seen Tom Brady with a torn ACL walk off the field, and it looked just like this too.
Yeah. Thing about ACLs, and you can tear it, and as long as you keep your legs straight, you can still walk. But
yes,
if
you try to juke, it's not happening.
Not happening.
You don't have that muscle ability anymore.
No,
Well, here we go, a 3rd and 10 as we hope for the best for Joel Randolph, but Gilroy in the shotgun still. Oh, it's not looking good. It's a blitz, and he is going to go down at the 45-yard line. A 9-yard loss. That's going to make this a 4th and 19. The clock is going to keep running.
Jack Grogan, number 33 for Bedford, went unblocked on a blitz, straight in. Nobody touched him.
And that will bring out the punting unit.
They're going to punt it.
We have not seen the punting unit very much in this game for both sides for the most part.
No, it's either been conversions, touchdowns, turnover on downs. Only a couple of punts.
Gilroy, 2 interceptions in this game, 2 touchdowns, and the kick's up, and it is way out of bounds. I can't say I'm a kicker, but I feel like something was up there. And the Bulldogs will take the ball with 1:32 remaining.
Ball is out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, the 24-yard line. I thought it'd be further up than that, but this is why I don't wear a zebra-colored outfit.
And the perspective from up here, the angle's so much different. It's especially looking down onto the field.
Looks
like we got some greens and whites tapping each other on the shoulders.
They like played their hearts out.
They're in victory
Clear
formation.
eyes, full hearts. Unfortunately, he did lose, but it's okay. You know, I give Bedford is just going to get into victory formation. I know Central has all 3 of their timeouts. Oh, boy, they might take a 5-yard penalty here. This is really late to get here. Looks like they're missing a QB. And there we go, 1 knee down. The
clock starts.
Bulldogs are putting their arms up in the air in celebration. The clock is just going to run out here. We will wait the last 1:20.
Honestly, this has been a heck of a game.
I would never have put money down that this would have been the type of play that this was been. Central had a 14-12 lead in the beginning of the second half, had all the momentum, and
had Bedford down by 2 points for the first time. Bedford's been down in how long? I don't even know.
I'm not even sure the last time they were down, but let's just say that I don't think they've been down this season.
So the first time in 5 games that they've been losing, the Central Little Green are the ones that are able to do it.
A team that
looks like
was 1-3 coming out.
One more knee, or are they just going to let it run?
It's they need to make one more play to be an official.
One more knee.
Both teams are already lined up, ready to do handshakes, saying good game. And that will do it here.
Bring us into the end.
The Bedford Bulldogs come into Gill Stadium and take a 31-14 victory over the Central Little Green. A great game all around.
Great game.
You wish that Gilroy did not throw that pick 6.
Or the play call on 4th and inches to go for the pass to the flat.
There's a lot of ifs, a lot of
ifs.
I know this team will look at the game tape and have a lot of regrets, but they got to be proud of themselves. They held the defending champs to a tight game. Remember, this is a team that was coming in scoring 39 points per game, and they only held them to 31. So you got to take that victory as it is. But for Joe Lauer and the Manchester Public Television staff, thank you very much for a great game. We'll be back with another Manchester Public Television Friday Night Football. I'm Kyle Heavey, along with Dan Hanna. Have a great day.